All right, so with this video, what we want to do is we want to work on this CSEC question. And as you could see, it's a function question where we have f of x is equal to 3x minus 2 and g of x is equal to 1 divided by 2x plus 1. We want to find the inverse of f of x and the inverse of g of x. How do we know that? You're seeing the -1 here, which suggests that we're doing the inverse function. So with the inverse of the f function, what we want to do is to take the f function, but where we have f of x, we're going to replace it with y, because y is the same thing as f of x. So we're going to use y is equal to 3x minus 2. So as you could see, instead of having f of x here, I'm just going to use y for that. Now with the inverse function, all we're going to do is we're going to switch x and y and then transpose for the new y. So wherever x is, I'm going to put y. Wherever y is, I'm going to put x. So this is going to be x, which is equal to 3y minus 2. Now, as you could see, I did switch x and y, okay? And then we're going to make y the subject now. So in doing so, we're going to add 2 to both sides so that this becomes a 0. Balance the equation by adding 2 to the other side. So on the left side, we have x plus 2, and this is equal to 3y. Now, we're almost done. We want to make y the subject. So this is 3 times y. We're going to divide by 3, which is the inverse. So we divide by 3 and then balance the equation by dividing by 3. So at the end of the day, you're seeing that y is equal to x plus 2 divided by 3, which means that the answer to the question is that the inverse, right, of f of x is equal to x plus 2 divided by 3. All right, so that's our first question. Let's take a look at the second question, right about now. So in looking at the second question, it says that we want to find the inverse of g, all right, of x. This is the g function. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to replace the g of x with y. So I'm going to have y is equal to 1 over 2x plus 1. The principle remains the same because we're doing an inverse function. Wherever y is, we're going to put x, and wherever x is, we're going to put y. So we're going to switch these out. So we're going to have x, which is equal to 1 divided by 2y plus 1. Then we're going to transpose to make y the subject. The term with the y is at the bottom here. At the denominator, it's 2y plus 1. So we're going to multiply the right side by 2y plus 1. And as you could see, it's going to cancel, right? It's going to cancel into itself one time. But on the other side, we're going to have 2y plus 1 times x. So we're going to distribute this x inside, right? So we're going to have x times 2y and then x times 1. So when x is multiplied by 2y, we're going to have 2xy. And then when the x is times 1, when it multiplied by 1, we'll have plus x, and this is equal to 1. Remember, the objective is that the y here needs to be by itself. So what we're going to do here, we can subtract x from both sides. So we're going to have minus x. So let's rewrite, because this becomes a 0. So we have 2xy, which is equal to 1 minus x. And then we're going to divide both sides by 2x, so that on the left side, 2x cancels itself one time. And then we divide the right side by 2x. So at the end of the day, y is equal to 1 minus x divided by 2x. So y is now by itself. That means we could just conclude and say the inverse of g of x is equal to 1 minus x divided by 2x. And that's the inverse of the g function. Thank you for watching Daily Maths Concepts, and see you next time where we will be looking at another video.